Bonjour, je suis Tony O'Neill, l'auteur de Notre-Dame de Vide qui paraît aux éditions 13e Note. Notre-Dame de Vide is a collection of short stories, about half of which are autobiographical stories based on my life as a heroin addict, a drug addict in Los Angeles, in Hollywood. The other half are purely fictional, but all of it is an exploration of that world and that lifestyle. I came to writing after a prolonged period of addiction to drugs. It was all that stood between me and death, and writing was really a form of saving myself. A lot of my work is based around the life of the addict and exploring that life and exploring that world and trying to maybe explain that world to somebody who's never been there before. My fiction is dark, it's very intense, and if I had to say if it came from a lineage, it would be people like John Fante, Charles Bukowski, William Burroughs, the Beats, those kind of writers, dark writers, intense writers. One of my favorite short stories in this book is a story in French. It's called Chat à Gogo, and it's about a guy I met in rehab called Georgie, who was a pimp, a self-proclaimed pimp, and was a very funny, strange, interesting guy. And I wrote a story about meeting him and about a series of conversations I had with him about the women in his life and his plans after leaving rehab. And I think it kind of sums up my work pretty well, because it's quite a sad story, but also a funny story. And at least it's a funny story if you have the right kind of sense of humor. You have to have a sick sense of humor like mine, but I find it funny. Johnny fume un joie, enrichi de cailloux de crack émiettés. Paco appelle ça un primo. Quand elle raclait à Philadelphie, le terme désignait une joie chargée au PCP. À Détroit, trompé dans la formaldéhyde. Le jargon de la cam, c'est comme les prix. Ça dépend entièrement de l'endroit et de l'année. Et maintenant, installé chez Paco les dealers de crack. Un primo, c'est ce que Johnny est en train de fumer.